Welcome to the St. James Volleyball Slam right here on 38 The Spot. It's game number 8 of 8 and featuring the Lansing Lions and the hosts, the St. James Academy Thunder. Tanner Collins alongside Jill Hall. Jill, it's been a long day and we've made it to the final game. What should the viewers expect at home?
This is always one of the best matches of the day. I mean, it's electric in here. The crowd, the fans, the student sections, the drum line as well, and two really strong programs that always seem to contend in 5A. Lansing Lions going up against St. James Academy, a repeat of last year, and it went 3 sets, and St. James victorious, but some good players highlighted on both sides. Macy Bishop, along with Avery Sands, 2 seniors for the Lansing Lions, want to come out ending the slam victorious. They're 2 fun players to watch, number 2 and number 7 there. And then for St. James Academy, some underclassmen really shine for them. Maya Lee on the outside, the sophomore, Ellen Dorsey running a 5-1, the sophomore, and then Madeline Etler, some highlights for St. James. And I'm excited to see the freshman, Trinity Mavion, in her debut for the Thunder.
Lansing led by head coach Whitney Packenham, and on the other side for St. James Academy, Nancy Dorsey, who called 4 of the games today.
What a busy day for her, certainly. I mean, not only that, if she runs this whole program, this whole event. I mean, there's a lot going on. They're raising money at a bake sale to raise money for pediatric cancer and the Lemon Out. That, along with one of the best hospitality rooms. I mean, it's really been a brainchild of hers to come up with this event to showcase these great female athletes on display throughout, from 8 a.m. all the way through. We'll be here, I'm sure, through maybe 8 p.m. And so it is jam-packed from end to end with some phenomenal players on both sides. Across the state line as well. This one showcasing 2 tremendous Kansas teams that find themselves battling it out late in the season, it seems like, in the last couple of years.
Brooke Beshore to serve, and we're underway in the finale, the nightcap, here at St. James Academy. A joust at the net, and it's won by Madeline Etler, the junior for St. James. Gets the scoring started.
It's fun for Etler, too. She's playing against one of her club teammates, Allie Lance. That's always fun when you have high schools and you play club together, but then you see them across the net, get to battle it out.
Now Avery Sands will get her first chance from the service line for Lansing. And the set for the high flyer, Maya Lee, just a sophomore. We were watching her warm-ups, and she can get up, and you're going to see a lot of kills from Lee here tonight.
I mean, she had a great match in her freshman campaign, but I think in this offseason, focused on getting even stronger, even more dynamic, if that's possible. I mean, she can truly jump out of the gym, but has a ton of strength as well.
And a nice start for St. Thomas.
And that's the first look. St. James for Trinity Mabian there, the freshman. First look, quick off of her feet. And a shot deep into the floor. She plays at a high club level on one of the best club teams in the country.
That serve misses deep. First service error from St. James. Off to a 3-2 start here early on in set 1. And Drew Malm, the freshman, will serve for Lansing. The set for Lee. She's shut down. Big time block.
That's Hallie Lance. That's one of the key players for the Lions. It sets up the block extremely well and perfectly timed. Big time player. She's already committed to the University of South Dakota. Talented player, setter and hitter.
That point goes to St. James. The Thunder back up 1. Ellen Dorsey back to serve, daughter of Nancy Dorsey, the head coach.
She truly grew up in this gym and at this school and coming to this event. So really a fierce competitor, very smart player. A couple of her strengths is she goes out, all out, no doubt. Great teammate as well.
Off the tape, handled cleanly by the Lions. Back row attack misses wide. That was Avery Sands. And it's a 6-3 early lead for the Thunder. Short serve. A nice back set. There's Lee. Now they'll come over to Bishop. And that misses long. Point Thunder. Off the block and down for the Thunder. All it took was getting Ellen Dorsey back on the service line.
Maybe in closing the block, working hard, and that was one of the things when I talked to Nancy Dorsey, is she closes, talking about the freshman, she closes everything. I mean, just so her ability to get there and close the block is very impressive.
A good read there by Dorsey off the cut shot attempt from Lanes. And that's an early timeout taken by Lansing. St. James coming out swinging.
No doubt, and Ellen Dorsey doing a good job from the back end, from the end line. Moving to different depths too. We've seen a couple short serves, a couple deeper serves as well in this service run. I think a smart timeout for the Lions to just kind of try to settle in a little bit to this match, to this first set.
Got the band over there on the corner, drum line. Got the student section right next to them, cheerleaders as well. Lansing brought
great student section. Yeah, matching shirts and all.
I know, matching shirts.
Lion Nation looking good.
Another nice serve from Dorsey. Now the Lions will set up the attack. It'll be a free ball for St. James. It just clears the tape. And that blocks out of play, and the Lions pick up the point.
That's Lance going to work, and a good job just getting that ball over and as that placement, and then an overpass for her to take advantage of.
Dorsey sets Lee. What a swing that was off her line, and still delivers the kill.
Nice leave for Lee here. Ellen Dorsey knowing to keep her inside, not pushing her too far outside the antenna, but leading her into that set. With a player like Maya Lee, we give her time and space to work with. It's to her advantage.
Deep serve, just long. I thought it caught the line, but hey, what do I know? There's the matching shirts in the Lions student section. Well, that's some good stuff right there. Another block, that time at the net. It was Avery Sands. We already seen a kill from Sands, and now she adds a block.
It's always fun to watch Avery Sands over the years in the slam. I mean, just look at that penetration. Gets off the ground. Her leaping ability is so fun to watch. A player that's committed to Missouri Western. Crafty outside hitter.
Time a service error. Now the libero, Abigail May, will head back to serve for St. James, leading by 5. Dorsey with the set to Etler, and that falls for the Thunder.
Madeline Etler, a player that played since her freshman year. Very hard worker, a player that's committed to play at the next level as well, committed to play at Wofford.
13-6, a 7-point advantage for the Thunder. Nice block at the net to slow down the velocity. Good idea there from Etler, but good defensive work, and the Lions come away with the point.
One of the best points for the Lions so far. I mean, just the defense to keep that ball up alive, and then the aggressive back row attack from Macy Bishop flying in from the back row. But look at this effort and a perfectly placed ball in the back row.
Dorsey to Beshore. Beautiful swing on the outside. Thunder back up 7. Lefty Conrad to serve, and a big swing in the middle by number 7, Avery Sands. Sends it off the head of Abigail May.
How about that? That was a lot of heat from Avery Sands. Got all of that one.
Little headshot.
That's one of those your coaching colleague at Kansas told me, put your helmet on, Dorsey, and dig a ball. Sometimes you just got to do that. You got to take it and move on.
On the slide, another block. Nearly kept alive by Dorsey, but the point goes to the Lions.
How about Avery Sands once again? That's beautiful. Undersized perhaps, but man, she makes up for it in leaping ability and just really strong play all the way around. Nice dig.
Nobody home for St. James.
Brooklyn Andrews on the back row, the sophomore. We saw her in her freshman campaign, had a wonderful dig within that rally for Lansing, and then a nifty shot over the top of the block. Everybody expecting that heavy heat once again from Avery Sands, so that was a well-timed tip.
Lions back within 4. There's Lee, back row attack. It's dug out. 3 hops in the rafters. Back down onto the floor, and the point kept alive. Dorsey sets Beshore. Over for Sands, and she delivers. A very efficient start for Avery Sands up front. That one just getting past Conrad.
Oh, the line was left open, and she was able to exploit that.
For the quick set into the student section, the Lions keep the point alive. Etler on the slide, and it's down for the Thunder.
Feisty play, though, for the Lions. I mean, all out. And then Etler seeing that tip over the block, but we're seeing Lansing certainly turn up their level of play in this first set.
Now Brooke Beshore back to serve for the St. James. And a huge block. Madeline Etler with the denial.
Such a strong presence at middle. As you can see, she was expecting that ball to go to the outside. It's got to be one of the best feelings, you know, as a blocker, to get like a terminating block.
And a nice answer on the other side of the floor by guess who? Avery Sands.
No surprise. I mean, she's been a special player throughout her career for Lansing.
Here's Lee. Joust at the net. Falls back over to the Lions. Dorsey with the set in the middle. Back over to St. James. Here's Lee. Can't get it over the net, and the point goes to the Lions.
Some more fantastic defense from Brooklyn Andrews, the sophomore. I had a one-handed dig within that rally.
Lee in the middle, and a ton of power on that swing. Nice dig on the other side by Abigail May. They'll set up Lee, and down with the hammer.
Unable to just hang in the air is Maya Lee, but I like the ball from Ellen Dorsey to give her that height on that set.
And that one falls for the Thunder. Brooke Beshore with a kill from the back row.
Brooke Beshore, first year on varsity, but she's quite the feisty player, and a good outlet here to go to the back row from Dorsey to give her the ball.
And there is another kill. And they just keep on coming for the Thunder.
Now that's Mavian giving her credit to work hard in transition. Splits the seam of the block.
And another answer on the other side from the Lions.
That's Lance showing that versatility. Not only will she set, but also hit in this match, and that's fantastic. That's a quick tempo ball in the middle. Very versatile player.
Dorsey with the set to Lee, and she's blocked again.
Great cover from Dorsey within that rally.
Back to Lee, and she's blocked. She keeps the point alive, but the point will go to Lansing.
It's Avery Oakley, the freshman, number 6, holding strong.
And a net violation called on the Lions. Point Thunder. Back to a 5-point advantage.
Allie Lance feeding her the ball when she's on the front row.
Abigail May nearly taking another headshot in the process. Now service ace. Lane's following up a kill with an ace. St. James will take a timeout, their first here in the first set.
And Lansing continuing to put pressure now on St. James, is finding back into this first set after it looked like St. James had gained the control in set number 1. Sometimes in these early matches, it's like clean up things on our side of the net, and but I knew this was going to be a very competitive match, and between these two programs that find themselves matching up, whether it's in the slam or later on in postseason, oftentimes at the state tournament. Not only has St. James won numerous state championships, but also national championships. And Lansing has had a phenomenal program as well.
There's a set to Lee. Off the block, kept alive by the Lions. Joust at the net, it falls over to the Thunder. And Lansing pulls within one.
Just a heads-up play here from the freshman, going up freshman against freshman. The Lansing student section lets everybody know that she's our freshman.
Dorsey sets Lee from the back row. Soaring in towards the net.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I like this changeup here in the set selection. And bring her into a different zone. That's over the top of the block. Not much you can do there. Maya Lee just absolutely soaring in the air.
And now Lee will serve. Deep serve. Dorsey pushes it back over for the Lions. And blocked down the swing from Beshore. And the Lions back within one.
Lansing block starting to heat up even more throughout this first set.
(22-20), a 2-point lead for St. James. Lions will set up the attack. It's chased down by Abigail May. Joust at the net, kick save, and not able to keep it alive was Avery Sands. Always gotta love a kick save though.
Oh, no doubt. See, we're at Madeline Etler going up high with the redirect.
You combine a couple sports into volleyball.
No doubt. I mean, that's up. You get the foot on it, right?
Gotta love a drum line, Jill.
Oh, they're the best. Just like that extra energy, right? It's kind of makes you like kind of nod your head a little bit, you know, gets everybody grooving.
Thunder lead by 3, trying to close in here on a pivotal first set. Abigail May back to serve. Now the Lions will set up the attack. Blocked down, but it's out of play. Another kill for Avery Sands, and she has led the way offensively here in the opening set for Lansing.
Yeah, she's been tremendous, working hard to get to her touch point, takes an aggressive swing, gets enough of the block off the hands.
Free ball, and back over to the Lions, and they'll pick up the point. Once again, back within one. How about that play from Ellen Dorsey?
Oh, that was perfectly placed too. I mean, right in between the two defenders. At that for set point.
Yep, set point number 1 for St. James. Conrad back to serve. Diving save. Back over to St. James. And a rally that went all over the floor. The Lions come away with the point and now face set point number 2. Brooklyn Andrews back to serve for the Lions. Into the net. We're tied at 24.
Brooklyn Andrews in her freshman campaign at Lansing had a wonderful slam, and once again in her sophomore year off to a good start in this match.
Lee from the back row, and that misses long. And now it's set point for Lansing, and St. James will use another timeout.
St. James looked like they were in complete control of this first set, but a couple unforced errors on their side.
That's why you play at 25.
Yeah, no doubt. And you have to credit Lansing, though. They've continued to fight and grit their way through this first set. Have an opportunity to kind of steal this first set.
Playing with the freshman libero as well as Lansing.
She's doing a nice job. Handled the ball well. Kind of a unique mix, right, of like some veterans, some newcomers on the side of Lansing. 3 freshmen highlighted on their roster.
Only 4 seniors. Fairly young roster for Lansing. Along with St. James. St. James only carrying 2 seniors this season. And a service ace takes set 1 for Lansing. 26-24. We'll head to set 2 and be right back here on 38 The Spot right after this. Back here inside St. James Academy. Lansing leads 1-0. Tanner Collins alongside Jill Hall. Happy to have you along here on 38 The Spot. Talked about it there at the end of the set. It felt like St. James had control, and then before you know it, Lions win the first set.
Yeah, late in the set, a couple errors on the Thunder side, and then just to end it, the ace from the sophomore Brooklyn Andrews drops it right in between the 2 players in the back row. And Lansing, you have to credit them, though. They continue to fight. They continue to increase their level of play throughout that match. Really gritty performance from Lansing to close out and win that first set. Avery Sands was tremendous for the Lions. Now I think for St. James, it's, hey, let's play with a sense of urgency throughout the entire match. It's not over till it's over.
Avery Sands will serve to get set 2 underway for the Lions. Looking for a sweep versus the host. Dorsey will set Lee. And that's how set 2 gets started.
I think to get game plan, continue to get Maya Lee the ball as she's able to do just this. The up high, look how high that contact point is. Oftentimes it's over the top of the block, not even within their reach.
Straight down the line goes Macy Bishop.
Now the senior combination with the outsides for Lansing is a nice pair between Macy Bishop and Avery Sands. That time has the line, and it's 2 players that have played significant time throughout their career for the program.
Short serve. And Drew Malm drops in a service ace to give Lansing their first lead here in set 2.
This is one of the newbies, though. We talked about that combination of rookies and veterans on the Lions squad. This is one of the freshmen that came up with the ace.
Dorsey with the set to Lee, and she's 2 for 2 in set 2.
But bringing her inside a little bit, so changing up just the area of the net that she's attacking from. So like that set from Ellen Dorsey. And this is the rotation where they're able to point score a lot with the serve of Ellen Dorsey.
Sarah Rawlings checks in for the Thunder for the first time in the match. And the third kill and third point for Maya Lee here in set 2. Bishop picking up her second kill early on here in set 2. They'll go to Rawlings, tracked down defensively by the Lions. Back row attack is into the net from Avery Sands. Puts the Thunder back up 1. The overpass and down. That was Brooke Beshore there at the net for St. James.
Brooke Beshore able to adjust in the air to get the overpass. So really talented in javelin.
Set in the middle, put away by Trinity.
Now the freshman, look, she has a little give and go action too, as maybe takes the first contact.
Just a freshman.
And both teams have players highlighted that are just freshmen, and it's always fun to see kind of like the who's next within the program.
Macy Bishop back to serve. Couple kills here in the set. Free ball for the Lions. Now a joust at the net. Sets up for Avery Sands. Off the antenna, out of play. Point St. James.
So really tight to the net. Avery Sands just does about everything that she possibly could within that rally. This will be fun for Abigail May playing against her beach partner in Hallie Lance from the side of Lansing. They pair up, play some highly competitive beach volleyball together.
Etler able to drop one in. She's been working hard there in the middle.
It almost felt like they was playing short court there for a while. You do this warm-up game and it's keep everything inside the 10-foot line. We were doing a little bit of that action on both sides. Madeline Etler finally putting it away.
Dorsey with another set to Etler. Timeout, Lansing. The Thunder off to a thunderous start here in set 2.
Etler working hard in transition. Dorsey feeling that she's working there with her, available. That trust is there between those two players. Played a lot together last season.
Lansing taking their first timeout here in the second set, trailing 9-4 after coming back and taking set 1, 26-24. He walks it off with a service ace.
a smart shot from Brooke Beshore on the outside. Good up defensively from Dorsey within that rally. Play goes on.
That's her misses from Abigail May.
Avery Desert, the libero you mentioned, in her freshman year. Able to track that one down. Just couldn't get it over, but great effort. As the coaching staff applauding their squad. Look at that, she went a long way to get a hand on that. Third contact just couldn't find its way in, but see the assistant coaches along with their head coach applauding that effort.
And another kill for Brooke Beshore. And the Thunder starting to pull away here in set 2, now up 7.
A crafty attack from Beshore once again. Just had the hot hand here in this second set. She's changing up where she's attacking on the floor.
Back row attack from Lee. Missing long, but getting the touch at the net. And the kill for Brooklyn Andrews. Andrews will now head back to serve. She walked off the first set with a service ace. Lions trail by 6. Dorsey with the set for Beshore, and it's out of play.
Those Avery Sands that really carried a heavy load for the Lions, and that was a pretty set from Brooklyn Andrews all the way against the grain, getting the ball to Sands.
Cross-court serve. Set for Lee, and she's blocked down again by the freshman Drew Malm.
Triple block up against Lee, knowing that St. James is wanting to get her the ball.
Deep serve, sails long, point Thunder. And a service there on the other side from St. James. Brings the Thunder back within 5. Back row attacks dug out defensively. And Lee pokes it into the net. And a 2-0 run from the Lions.
Let's see if the Thunder could get maybe in the ball the middle, but didn't have to do that. He will miss serve, gives them the ball back. Appreciate both head coaches working hard on the sidelines, talking to their squads. Nancy Dorsey for St. James, and then Whitney Packenham for Lansing in her first year at Lansing. She was an alum of Lansing.
Nice swing by Bishop.
Yeah, liking the swing from the senior, but she graduated from Lansing in 2006 and felt like it was the right time to come back to her alma mater and work with this amazing group of girls. She was really excited about the opportunity. Oh, great effort.
I'm going to say we're on the opposite side of the antenna. Point goes to the Thunder. Lee will head back to serve for St. James. Thunder looking to extend the match to a third set, and there's a service ace for Maya Lee.
Deep into the floor. That's a perfect placement. Especially because the setter is coming from that zone. So I like that zone selection. Just missing that attempt.
Avery Sands right down the line. Once again, that has been her sweet spot. She's led the way offensively here in the match for the Thunder.
The block pulled inside, knowing that Avery Sands can really get after you in a hurry in that angle, but she is really just adjusting to that, saying, hey, if you're going to give me line, I'm going to go ahead and hit it down the line.
That time it goes into the net. Not an easy play for Avery Sands.
I always say it's difficult. The outside hitters always seem to get those junk balls, right? Those plays off the net, high up in the air with a lot of spin on them. And
Avery Sands skying to the tape and slamming it past the defense of St. James.
it's fun to watch her in transition. I mean, she works extremely hard to get to her touch point on the outside, drives hard to the ball. She should be smiling. She's having a great match. She's having a great match. She's been fun to watch.
Dorsey with the set in the middle for Madeline Etler. Puts the Thunder back up 7.
Yeah, a strong connection here, and Etler up high. And now it's continuing that sense of urgency for St. James to close this one out, because the first set it looked like they were going to be able to close that out, but Lansing continued to fight, claw their way back into that to come out victorious.
Back row attack from Lee, and she's blocked down again. Here comes Lansing on another run. They were down 7, now just down 4.
Well, wisely does Hallie Lance stay up there on the plane of the net, knowing that Miley is on the back row option, but that was a very disciplined move from the junior.
Another set for Etler, and no return from the Lions.
once again, Dorsey leading Etler into that nicely.
Looked like Desert lost her footing there on the serve. Able to drop it in for a service ace. Potentially thought it was going out. A little miscommunication there on the back row. Avery Sands once again. Now we'll head back to serve, trailing by 5.
That set was phenomenal from Brooklyn Andrews. I mean, she was going, she had to work like 15 feet off of the net behind her head.
Back row attack from Sands, and it bounces off the tape.
I mean, why not? Why not give the ball to Sands? Going right back to her on the back row. Throwing it back. No one trusting your teammate is there.
Dorsey will set up Lee. No touch. Point Lions. St. James still in control. Lions creeping back into set 2. Free ball for the Lions. And straight down to the floor. They're going to say it was out.
I'm not sure we have a good look at it to see if that ball was in or out. Lansing certainly disagrees with that. No doubt about that, though. Allie Lance says, give me another shot. I'll make sure of it.
St. James will take a timeout.
Almost a similar position that we were in set number 1, right? I mean, it seemed like St. James had a couple points away from closing it out, but Lansing continuing. This is where they made their move in set 1. Be a key here right out of this timeout. If you're St. James, you just gotta think, hey, one pass, let's run our offense, one ball side out. I think if you're Lansing, I think you continue to be aggressive. You have the 1 set lead, so go all out, play very aggressive.
Another block at the net from the Lions. Back within 2.
Allie Lance has been a fun matchup to watch her battle against Lee. And going back and forth there. She's had some big blocks.
Short serve. Back row attack. Here comes the Lions. Not a good setup, but they come away with the point. And Lansing now trails by just 1 point.
I don't even know how she got that in, honestly. I mean, she was going backwards.
Little fade away. Great touch there at the net. Set point number 1 for St. James. Now Lansing will take a timeout.
With the freshman with the kill. Reading that the left front blocker had a double block, and it was a long way for left back who was back there. She was the person that had served that. Had a long way to go to be able to pick up that tip. So great awareness from Trinity Mabian.
Set point number 1 for St. James. The set for Lee. Chased down by the Lions. Back row attack from Sands. And the point goes to Lansing.
I think there was, yeah, they felt no touch at the point of that. You can see Lansing now saying no touch, no touch, so 4 contacts.
Set point number 2. Lead to the net. Handled by the Lions. And that one misses wide, and we're tied at 24. Lansing just continues to battle. And a service ace. It's match point for Lansing. Timeout, St. James.
Oh, just like similar to set number 1, it's Lansing coming back with their backs against the wall in set 1, and now here in set 2 with the upper hand, Hallie Lance coming up with the ace, and it was Brooklyn Anders to end it in set number 1 with an ace. And now Hallie Lance coming up with a huge ace to get the advantage now in set number 2. As I mentioned, if you're Lansing, be the aggressor, right? You have the 1 set lead, go back there, why not? You're on the road on the St. James home floor, and I think that's the mentality.
Match point for Lansing, here we go. Serve handled cleanly by St. James. Free ball for Lansing. And it's mishandled. We're tied at 25.
That's where some of the nerves come into play, as both these teams wanting this so bad. The plays you just got to shake off and move on. As back and forth we go.
There's B-Shore, tracked down by the Lions. And the point goes to St. James.
I think this is Mabian with a huge block, teaming up with Sarah Rawlings. I think the Lions were wanting that ball still to be up and alive. And now the advantage for St. James.
Off the tape, and that's a service ace. And we'll head to
back
a
and
third
forth
set.
we go.
The Thunder take set 2, 27-25. And we'll play a final set here at St. James Academy, and be right back right after this on 38th Spot. Back here inside St. James Academy, a final set coming up here on 38th Spot between the Thunder and the Lions. The Lions had match point. They had a free ball and weren't able to take advantage. St. James battled back and took set 2, and now we'll play a final set.
Yeah, dramatic fashion, isn't it? And we're going the distance. We might as well stay here a little bit longer as these teams battle it out. A 3-set match a season ago, and once again in the Slam. We're going the distance, and sometimes in these early matches, you know, it's not always pretty, right? I mean, I think both coaches would agree that both their teams, though, are fighting and trying to battling their way in, finding their footing early season, first match out of the year. Certainly some highlights from players on both sides. The nerves start to crank up a notch, though, late in these sets. Just when we thought Lansing might close it out in set number 2, it was St. James to come out victorious to push this to a 3rd set. So the message is it's been a long day. Both of these teams, I think, have been looking forward to this marquee matchup tonight, and it's, hey, let's focus on the right here and now. It's tied 1 set to come out victorious. I love the conversation right now. Madeline Etler, whose teammates with Hallie Lance across the net, are talking back and forth. It's friendly, but it's just so fun to see. They play together on club, but playing against the net today.
Avery Sands to serve, set 3 underway, and it's a service ace to begin the set. Avery Sands has put on a show tonight for Lansing.
She has, I mean, in every single category.
The set for Maya Lee, and she puts the hammer down. Tied at 1 here in set 3.
How about that? All the way across the court. This is a wonderful secondary set. And Maya Lee goes up and absolutely destroys the ball.
Lions keep the point alive. And finally, St. James comes away with the point.
A tremendous fight throughout that point to keep that rally going. Block not formed in time as Mabian gets that right underneath the arms.
And a big time play from Lee, the sophomore, showing out here early on in set 3.
I mean, absolutely crushing this ball. I mean, go ahead and bounce the ball, Maya Lee.
And another play at the net from another freshman. 4-1 start here in set 3. Off the fingertips.
I was like, who's going to take a swing within that rally? And none other than Avery Sands in the back row.
Who else would it be? They have plenty of other hitters, but we have called number 7's name a lot.
A lot, no doubt.
Here tonight. Dorsey to lead. That time into the net. And a service ace from Lansing.
Oh, a tremendous serve going cross court with the jump float. That's Drew Malm. She's been solid from the service line.
Lee with another thunderous slam. You look around at some of the fans in here and
their jaws
they can't
drop,
believe
right?
what they're seeing.
Yeah. She's explosive, certainly. And Macy Bishop, another senior who's played well throughout this match. A really crafty pin attacker. And she was given line and she was able to crush the ball line on that swing.
Lansing back up one. Well, what longer rallies we've had here in set 3.
Yeah, what a wonderful pickup within that rally from Macy Bishop to keep the ball alive for Lansing. Gets the ball back for the Thunder. She's going to go back to the back row now, but she had the ace to end it for St. James in set number 2. A tricky ball off the ceiling, but well handled from Abigail May. You truly have to applaud both sides. I mean, that is just all the coaches right now up on their feet applauding.
Great hustle on both sides.
I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, it's just all out effort. Kind of on the edge of your seat right now, going back and forth in this third set.
What a point this would be for St. James. Back row attack from Lee. Free ball for the Thunder. And there's Avery Sands with the finish.
That rally got extended. I thought there was no chance the Thunder was going to be able to run that ball down, but Maya Lee, I think, somehow gets their hand on this almost to the back of the wall. And somehow Brooklyn B Short gets that ball over on the third contact. Rally goes on, extended, and it was finally Avery Sands. And everybody kind of does a big exhale, right? I mean, wow.
Abigail May back to serve.
Seems more like a marathon right now throughout this match.
How about a service ace from May? We're tied at 8.
Perfectly placed. One of the best serves I think I've seen all day with the placement of that serve.
Miscommunication there by Lansing. Gives Thunder back the lead.
It's one of these where there's just like so much adrenaline going and emotion on both sides. It's breakdown sometimes of communication.
Avery Sands to the net. That time, she's shut down. Sarah Rawlings stepping up to the plate.
Now the sophomore up high flying. You could see teamed up with Etler, but that was all, I think, all Rawlings as Etler turns to her to give her credit. Didn't start off the match, but just came in, checked in, done some good things.
And now a service ace. Timeout Lansing. Thunder up 3 in the final set.
It's been Abigail May changing up in a short, deep. That time a little bit shorter in the floor with her serve. Always like that strategy of just varying up the depth of the serves. Keep service reception off balanced. Back and forth we go. Didn't take too long in the huddle, did Lansing, but I think it was a smart time to take a bit of a break as now they find themselves down. It's quite a nice run here from the Thunder.
Three-point lead for the Thunder. Abigail May continues to serve. How about back-to-back service aces from the Thunder libero? Now their largest lead in set 3 up 4.
God, it has been really with the serve of Abigail May. She's been lights out right now from the service line. That time ball handled.
That time there's a block from the Thunder. And they are bringing the Thunder in set 3.
Staying disciplined to her duties there. And Madeline Etler along with Sarah Rawlings.
Lions keep the point alive. Etler in the middle, and she slams it to the floor.
Serve and pass game right now, and it has been the Thunder on top is continuing to serve as Abigail May. This is a tremendous run now for St. James. Turning up their focus and intensity and winning the battle right now from the service line.
Another free ball for St. James. Etler in the middle, and she drops in a dime. It's all Thunder here in set 3. Here's Sands. Say it hit the floor. Avery Sands ends the scoring run.
I'm impressed with Avery Desert, though. She's in the Libero's going back to serve right now from Lansing. A freshman. She's handled the last 2 passes really well, though. I mean, because Abigail May was on an absolute tear with her serve.
And a heads-up play from Ellen Dorsey.
You see all the love that her teammates are giving her, and she goes and credits her teammate for the wonderful pass. Look at how happy they are for her. Very smart player.
Deep serve. It'll be a free ball for the Thunder. Be short. Sands into the net. Pass too far out in front. And it's 18-9 Thunder in set 3, and Lansing's going to use their final timeout.
Oh, their backs were against the wall, right? In set number 2, they had match point against him, and then able to close that out, win the second set, and it's been St. James, no doubt, in this third set, winning the serve and pass battle. They've been insistent much of this set. But they have also done a wonderful job from the service line. You see that increase in communication, intensity.
Conrad back to serve. And the Thunder will set up the attack to Edler. Over to Sands. Back row attack from Lee. Off the tape. Sands again. Bounces off the goal in the air, and the point's still alive. Diving save. And we're still playing. Here's Sands.
This is wild.
What a point from St. James.
I think that ball went off of the rafter in such an angle. Lansing thought that point was over. They were already celebrating, but play goes on, continuing to the whistle blows. Oh my goodness.
That's not a rally you're going to see on an everyday basis. If we can get a shot of the volleyball net that's up near the rafters, hit the pole that's connected to the basketball hoop, which is probably a radius of about 3 inches. Here comes the Thunder. It's Lee. She's blocked. Big momentum stop from Lansing.
Allie Lance once again.
Pass was a little too far out in front for Lee. Avery Sands with another back row attack.
She is so fun to watch from the, I mean, just get the gather step and the fast arm swing. And
Nearly an ace. Dorsey sets Etler, and she finds the corner, and she is heating up here in set 3 in the middle.
Now paints the line. Off the secondary set, that is a difficult ball to handle, but well done.
Just missed the antenna. Good placement there by Macy Bishop. Thunder looking to close this one out. Joust at the net, falls back over to the Thunder side of the floor. And into the net off the right hand of Lee. Brings Lansing back within 6. They've been a tough team to put away.
They have. They have just not gone away in every single set.
Still some work to do for St. James. Lee jumped a little early there.
So much trust between those two players. The Brooklyn Andrews always getting a nice sense of where Avery Sands is. On the back row, flying in. This match with the packed house, it just, emotions are so high, and it's always fun because it's just like back and forth. Both of these teams, tremendous effort though on both sides. And we've seen some fantastic rallies throughout this entire match.
Dorsey with the set to Lee, and that's one way to come out of a timeout.
A great find from Dorsey, and then Maya Lee pull her off the net a little bit so she can work with that space and that height of the set.
Off the tape, and that drops for the Thunder.
Those are some of those that made a big smile from Brooke Beshore as that went the Thunder's way off the tip of the net. To head out the antenna, perhaps. I'm sure. Another look at that. Oh no, it's tough to tell from that angle.
Off the overpass. Comes down just in front of Dorsey. Lansing trying to hang around here in the final set. just drops in from the freshman. 2 points away from a win.
I credit her to this hanging in the air and working the deepest part of the floor. Oftentimes, when rallies get extended, a tendency for players to just creep inside and into the floor, closer to the net, and so those deep corners are open.
That one just missed, no touch. Sarah Rawlings going for the cross-court slam. That serve just misses, and it's match point. The final match of the day. This all got underway at 8 a.m. this morning. Match point number 1 for St. James. Free ball for the Thunder. The set for Rawlings. It's dug out by Lansing. Here's Sands, she's blocked. Points kept alive. Back over to the Thunder. Beshore into the net. And Lansing will live to see another point.
Oh, it was a battle throughout, though. I mean, the Thunder keeping that ball alive. Once she went for it, certainly Beshore.
Etler in the middle, wins it for St. James.
Oh, their backs against the wall in set 2. They had a match point against them. Lansing couldn't close the door, and it was a ton of fight from St. James. These teams, back-to-back years, going the distance in the 3-set battle, and St. James once again victorious in a really fun day of volleyball, highlighted by a great finale here.
St. James, the host, takes it 2-1 in the finale. Jill, what a day. 8 games.
A lot of talent. Yeah, I mean,
it's 8 p.m.
Yeah, tremendous players on across the state line as well, from the side of Kansas, from Missouri. A ton of teams that will be highlighted in postseason, expected to try to battle to win a state championship. So it has been a fun day, and why not? The last 2 matches ended up in a three-set battle. Is the last that we saw here today, Tanner. So it was fun. Maya Lee was as good as advertised. I thought she was tremendous. Ellen Dorsey doing a good job getting her the ball and other players involved, and it's been fun.
Yeah, for Jill Hall, I'm Tanner Collins. Thanks to our producer, Sean Milden. Jill, a lot of fun. Happy to work with you. So long from 38 The Spot. And St. James Academy, the host, takes it 2-1 in the nightcap.